Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate, and today's video is going to be an extra special one because today is the 1-year anniversary of when I started this YouTube channel. So I thought we would do something fun. A couple weeks ago, I posted an Ask Me Anything thread on my community post here on YouTube, and I had you guys write any questions that you had for me. I have couple on here that I thought would be fun to answer, and we're going to answer it kind of while I do this whip-in chat. And I'm really excited to chat with you guys, talk about some things. It's been a year ago today, on the day you're watching this, I posted my very first YouTube video. I think it was a whip-in chat, if I remember correctly, of like getting to know you. So we're doing something kind of similar. Actually, over the past year, I haven't done a ton of whip-in chats. Whip-in chats are not my go-to video of choice on this channel. I do weekly vlogs kind of instead of that, but I thought this would be fun to do like a little whip-in chat with you guys. And I was trying to figure out what kit I wanted to do, and I realized I haven't done my June mini dazzle yet. So this is the Diamond Art Club Birthstone mini dazzle set. Really excited. I'm doing this as a year-long project, so I do one a month. This month is Pearl for the month of June, and I kitted this up the lazy way, which means I didn't kit it up, and I started the year with an empty one of these, and then in January I worked on it from baggies, and when I finished a color, I went ahead and kitted it up then. So we are in June now, and I did, like you can see, like January's birthstone was orange and February's was purple, and then we go into teal. Like you can see, there are a lot of colors in this mini dazzle set, 71, and they don't repeat a lot, I've noticed. So I was like, had the genius idea to do this and then use these colors throughout the year, but I'm really not using these colors. Every mini dazzle seems to have mostly its own. I think I get this AB, the white 5200 AB repeats. I think this color will be in this pearl, but that's really about it. Everything else I pulled out of the baggie. I pulled the baggies out. I have the stickers here, and then when I'm done, I'll just stick them in the empty part of this. That's just what I did. Now I'm kind of committed to doing it that way because I want to see how many I have that I haven't used yet, and that's a lot because there's all these stickers left. But anyways, I digress. That's not what we're talking about today. What we're talking about are these questions that people ask me. So I want to start by saying this video was inspired by Natalie over at Diet Coke and Diamonds. She actually did this video for her 1-year YouTube anniversary about, I don't know, 6 months ago maybe, and ever since she did it, I was like, I'm gonna do that for my 1-year YouTube anniversary. So thank you to Natalie for inspiring this idea. I will have her link down below so you can check her out and even check out her video that was similar to this, but with my own set of questions. Okay, we're gonna do 452 because that's a big color that'll take up a lot of time. I don't want to spend a lot of the video opening baggies and things, so we're gonna do the little check mark. And we are going to start at the bottom, so the ones that were written first, and go up to the top. And let's get started. It's going to be fun. Okay, first question is from Sydney. It says, I've been watching since you were working on the Orloa and Mickey and Friends kit last year. I love your vlogs. I was wondering what got you into diamond painting and how you discovered your love for Mrs. Butterdy. First of all, thank you for watching for so long. That is awesome because she's pretty much almost been with me since the start. I did those kits last summer, so that is awesome. And second of all, okay, let's answer the question. What got me into diamond painting? My sister-in-law got me into diamond painting. She gifted me, well, I mentioned to her that I bought a clearance diamond painting kit from Joanne, rest in peace, Joanne, at the time. And I kind of mentioned it to her that I had gotten it, and I was like, yeah, I haven't worked on it yet though. And she was like, you should work on it. So for my birthday 1 year, she bought me like an accessory kit that had like, she bought me resin pen, and she bought me like some clips and different things that you use for diamond painting accessories. And so I was like, all right, I'll work on this frozen kit. And a couple days later, I worked on that frozen kit since I had some fun accessories for it. And I fell in love. It really snowballed from there, which cracks me up because she actually doesn't really diamond paint that much anymore. She does on occasion, but She's told me like, yeah, I haven't diamond painted in months. It's been a long time. And I have kind of gone full force into the hobby. A couple months after I started diamond painting, I told my mom about it and really got her addicted to diamond painting. And that was my big spiral, because my mom got addicted to diamond painting and she bought from Diamond Art Club and was like, oh, I got these like really nice quality kits. You should check them out. And I was still at that point kind of doing like little Amazon ones. And she bought me a kit from Diamond Art Club. And that kit was the first Diamond Art Club kit I ever did was Harry Potter Expecto Patronum. And that kit was so much fun. That was my first time doing like a square kit. Super fun. And then the second kit after that, like just shopping Diamond Art Club's site, was Underwater Train from Mrs. Butterdy. And so that kind of answers the second part of this question, which was how I discovered my love for Mrs. Butterdy. Mostly I searched the site, Diamond Art Club site. Back then, they didn't have as much Mrs. Butterdy as they do now. And I fell in love with Underwater Train and Artist Room and Witch Bedroom and put them all on my like wish list to restock. And Underwater Train, I got lucky enough that it restocked pretty quickly after I discovered it. So I bought that one. And I think Artist Room restocked very soon after that. I got really lucky. Because now thinking back on it, I'm like, why did I work on the two, like my two favorite Mrs. Butterdy kits so soon after getting them? And the answer is because they were the only ones I had. At that point, I really didn't have a ton of kits. So I worked on Underwater Train. I worked on Artist Room very shortly after that. And yeah, I don't know. It just kind of evolved that I really like all of Mrs. Butterdy's artwork. Her room scenes especially, I just have my heart. And so it kind of like goes hand in hand that like when I discovered Diamond Art Club, I discovered Mrs. Butterdy. She was the first painting that I really saw on the website. Because I think now that I think about it, Expecto Patronum from Diamond Art Club was from Diamond Art Club, but I bought it off Amazon. So I think like Underwater Train was the first one I got from the website. I got it, I started it, and didn't hesitate. So now it's like I got to get them all, and that now they make so many more than they did back then. So it's a little more involved now. But back when I first discovered her, yeah, it was just I just really love her artwork the most. It speaks to me. And there's a lot of other artists on Diamond Art Club that I also really like, but that was not the question. The question was about Mrs. Butterdy, so I answered that. Let's go to the next question. Okay, it says drama-free diamond painting. Katie, love your channel. Thanks for sharing life with us. Oh, I love that. Is your family pretty supportive of your diamond painting and having a YouTube channel? Although I have my own list of things I will not do just to purchase Diamond Art Club kits, how big of a deal was it for you to be chosen to become a sneak peeker? To be chosen to represent them, and you are excellent at it, by the way. Thank you. Congrats. I'm sure the kits will help out a bit. Okay, so my family's very supportive. My husband's really supportive. He was honestly the one who like encouraged me to start the channel, because I had been talking about it for a long time. And finally he was like, you will never know unless you try it. So my husband was very, very supportive of it. And he tries to help me out by like giving me a night a week. Sometimes some weeks are busier than others, but a night a week to like go up to his office and edit and have time to get them done and things like that. So he's super supportive of it, super sweet. My rest of my family also supportive. My mom watches all my videos. My sisters are supportive. I don't think they watch all the videos, but they at least, are supportive of it. And yeah, I think I didn't tell my husband's side of the family for a really long time because I don't know why I had like a little bit of embarrassment about it, but I did recently tell my sister-in-laws about the channel, and they both were really supportive. They thought it was really cool. So I don't know. I just feel a little embarrassed about it for some reason. I don't really know why, but I do. But everyone, yeah, super supportive about it. So that's good. And then she said, how big of a deal was it to be chosen to represent Diamond Art Club? A super big deal. I honestly, still to this day, can't believe that I was chosen to be a sneak peeker for Diamond Art Club. It means the world to me. Oh my gosh. That's a good whip and chat moment. I'm at an awkward angle. I don't normally diamond paint from this angle, but I wanted the camera angle to look good. Sorry about that, guys. It totally means the world, man. I still really can't believe that I am a sneak peeker, to be honest with you. I just feel really blessed and really lucky. And yeah, it does help a ton because it helps me by broadening my horizons on like what diamond paintings I want to work on. And it just, I've made so many friends becoming a sneak peeker and everything. So it means everything to me. And it's honestly a goal with this channel that I never even said out loud because I thought it was so unrealistic. So to have it come true, and to have it come true even before my channel turned a year old, I don't take that for granted. And that is all attributed to you guys for sure. So thank you guys so much. And okay, so next is from Becky. What is your bucket list vacation with or without kids? Okay, I have two. Because I can't just pick one because one that would be too easy. Number one, I've always wanted to go to Australia. Always wanted to go to Australia. And more specifically, I want to go to the Australia Zoo. Do I ever think this will happen? Probably not. And if it did, it would be a very long time from now. This is not the right color. 453. That's what happens when you talk. I almost put 543 in the bag, but I needed 453, and that could have been really fun to figure out later. 453. I really want to go to Australia Zoo. I want to watch Robert Irwin and Bindi Irwin feed the crocodiles at the Croc-Museum. They have a new hotel experience, like luxury hotel experience, where you stay right in the zoo and wake up to like giraffes outside your window. That is like my dream vacation in the like ever. I doubt it'll ever happen because like one, you have to time it perfectly to be there when Robert and Bindi were there, and they don't feed the crocs very often, I don't think. I mean, they do it sometimes, but they also have so many other responsibilities to do. And I don't know if they exactly announce when they do it. So I'm not sure about that. But two, especially like the luxury hotels, I'm sure that cost a fortune. So do I think it's anything likely that will happen anytime soon? No, but it's fun to dream. And she said bucket list. So that's where we're going with that. But if I had to like pick a different, like kind of parse it down, because I would do that with or without kids. Honestly, I would hate to experience that without my children. But you know, if I had to pick one that like my dream vacation as a family, I would pick Disney, which sounds so cliche, but Jane loves Minnie Mouse so much in life that I want her to experience seeing Minnie Mouse. And like Lucy loves the Disney princesses so much, and Dylan loves Mickey so much. I want them to be able to experience that one day. Now, I don't know if we could do it anytime soon, because we don't live anywhere near Florida or California. But I would love for them to be able to. I think like a Disney cruise would be really cool. I think that, I don't know which one. I don't know if it's California or Florida that has the Harry Potter world, because that would be epic to be able to experience that. So it would be so fun to experience Disney for the kids to see Mickey and Minnie. I think a Disney cruise would be a way to accomplish that too, which would be really fun. No plans to do anything like that right now at the moment, but maybe in the future it would be really cool to be able to do something like that. Dream vacation. Okay, next. I have been contemplating starting a YouTube channel. Would you recommend it? Do you have any tips? What was the hardest thing about it? What was the easiest? And what software and hardware do I use? And then she has a follow-up question, but we're going to start with that because I won't be able to think about all of it at once. I would definitely recommend it. I have not had any negative experiences with YouTube. I've only found joy with it. I have been thankful every day that I did it and wish honestly that I had done it sooner. So I totally recommend it. What was the next question? Oh, any tips? My honest tips are, this is going to sound cliche too, but it's the truth. I would say just start and be yourself and really try very hard not to get sucked into the comparison game. Like, try not to compare your numbers to anybody else's numbers. Try not to compare your style of videos to anybody else's, or like the length of your videos to anybody else's. Be you, do your thing, and do it unapologetically, and just try to find joy in it. I think a lot of people who watch my channel see that I love diamond painting and see like the joy that I have in it. I think that that translates to my videos. I hope it does, at least. And I think that it would not be as fun if I constantly sat around like comparing myself to other people. And I know it's hard, because I have those moments too where I'm like, oh, she's doing so much better than me, or oh, how, she heard from this company and I didn't. Like, it's really hard, it's really easy to get sucked up into that. It really truly is just, for me, about finding a hobby I love and sharing it. And I really try to be content with the things that I have, and not compare it too much. So that would be my recommendation. Once you start comparing yourself to other people, I think it sucks the joy out of it. So that would be my biggest tip. The hardest thing about it is that I found that I have less time to diamond paint because I'm making videos about diamond painting, which sounds kind of weird and silly, but I only have so much time not around my children, because I am a stay-at-home mom to 3 little monsters. I love them all so much, but they do take up a lot of my time, and I only have so much time when I'm not around them. So before I had my channel, that time was diamond painting time. Now that time is like editing video time or filming time and different things like that. So I have a little bit less time. Now, they have also gotten bigger. A year ago, they were all taking naps and I used to film at nap time. Now they're big enough, like I can have them all play in my room. Like right now, they're all playing in my room with the kitten that we just got. And so I can trust them to be in there, or like they can all watch a movie or something. Like, they're a little bit bigger. It was a little easier when they napped, though, I'll tell you that. But I have just found that one of the hardest things is that, yeah, my diamond painting time is now like sometimes editing time or filming time or things like that. I still got a lot of diamond painting time because they are bigger, so I can leave my diamonds out around them. I used to have to put everything away every time they were awake because I was like, someone's going to knock this over. But yeah, that would be the hardest thing. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't want to film a vlog clip. I already washed my face. I look awful. I am very self-conscious about how I look on the camera. For I think the first like 3, I don't know if it was 3 months, but the first couple months that I even did vlogs, I didn't even show my face on camera. I just made you guys stare at my whips the entire time I talked to you. And it would be like, here's my whip. And I'd talk for 10 minutes and make you just stare at it. Until I finally was like, no, you're going to have to put your face on the camera or this isn't going to work. So I got over that eventually. But yeah, there are some days where I'm just like, I just want to diamond paint and not film it. But those days are rare. I really do enjoy talking about diamond painting to anyone who's willing to listen. So I think that's the hardest thing. The easiest thing is just talking to you guys. Like, I love when people comment on my videos because it's so fun to chat with people. I love, like, it was really awkward filming videos at first, but now I've really gotten the hang of that. It doesn't bother me anymore. But I think the easiest part is interacting with you guys and talking to you guys, and I've made a lot of friendships from that. So that's like the easiest part for sure. And then she said, what software do I use? I use CapCut to edit my videos. I use just my camera to film them on my phone, and my phone is old. It actually needs to be upgraded. I still put an SD card in it to get the videos to and from my to my computer because it's that old. But it works, so it's been fine. So I use my phone, I use CapCut to edit the videos, and I use Canva to make like the thumbnails and things for it. So that is the software that I use. And she said, on a different note, what is your favorite food? Do you like sweet or savory foods better? I love cooking too. I have a massive sweet tooth. I would take dessert over something savory any day of the week. My favorite food is Italian food. I love pasta. My husband does not love pasta, so I really extra enjoy it when I have it. It is my 100% favorite food. My mom's lasagna is probably like my favorite food in the whole world. But as far as like sweets go, oh my gosh, I love all sweets. I love sweets so much. Brownies and like ice cream. Oh my gosh, I have a massive sweet tooth. So yeah, that is, I love food too. And I love diamond painting food. I love eating food. Okay, what has been my favorite diamond painting so far? Oh gosh, that's really hard. I don't know if I could just pick one. I'll narrow it down to like the three that pop into mind, which would be Underwater Train. I wish I could go back and re-diamond paint Underwater Train, loving diamond painting as much as I do right now, because I don't think I fully appreciated that kit when I worked on it. But the other ones that come to my mind are Bathroom in Paris. I loved that diamond painting so much. I had so much fun with Bathroom in Paris. So that one is another one that really comes to mind. And then Christmas Candy Box was another Mrs. Butterdy that I had just the best time working on. Those are the three that really come to my mind. So if I feel like if I loved them that much, they would pop into my brain. So those are the three I would pick as far as favorites go. Okay, Mary said, have you changed type, styles, color themes that you like or dislike now compared to when you started your channel? What are your favorite diamond painting tools and accessories? Okay, I have changed my style a little bit in regards to kind of expanded and grown. I've talked about this a few times lately. I've grown in the way that I love landscapes now. I've grown in the way, and even in the past year with the Refresher Stash Challenge, I've grown. I'm working on like a Larry Jones kit right now, and I think it would have just sat in my stash for a long time if I hadn't have made myself work on it for Refresher Stash, and I'm loving it. I felt the same way about the landscape that I recently just worked on. So I'm growing in certain regards. Like, I still love Mrs. Butterdy. I still am going to get all the Mrs. Butterdy kits. But I'm kind of branching out into a little bit more. Like, I unboxed, oh, these ones are staticky. I unboxed recently a couple kits that me and my mom had just purchased. So I unboxed like a Gubu Family and a Miss Holly that I had gotten, but my mom had just gotten a Thomas Kincaid, and I unboxed it and I was like, why am I more obsessed with my mom's kit than my kits? I don't have anything to help with static in my reach. So I'm just kind of suffering through the static right now. I wasn't expecting these to be staticky. Anyways, I almost think I love the Thomas Kincaid that my mom got more or at least as much as I love the ones that I got for myself. And it's just kind of teaching me that my style is kind of changing ever so slightly. I'm still going to work on the Mrs. Butterdies. I'm still going to work on the Miss Hollies. I'm still going to work on the Suleys, but I think I might like the landscapes and things like that a little bit too. And I love that. I do get that opportunity with Diamond Art Club to sneak peek their kits. And I think it's almost good that I don't always get like kits that I would necessarily be scrambling to pick up on a Saturday, because I just love seeing those kits. Nothing compares to seeing them in person. And when sometimes I unbox these kits and look at them, I'm like, oh, I almost miss the opportunity of seeing this kit, of having this kit, of working on this kit. So for sure, I think even in the future few months, my style will be changing and evolving. And I actually love that about this craft. You can love all kinds of artwork and probably find something similar to that style from some company somewhere. And I think that's really cool. Okay. What are my favorite diamond painting tools and accessories? Now, this one's a tough one, guys. There's a tag video going around right now, and I was tagged in it, and I'm getting ready to do that video later this week. And I've been sitting there thinking about my answers to some of those questions, and my answers are going to be so boring compared to some people's, because I don't have many diamond painting accessories. Now, there is a reason for this. When I first started diamond painting, my husband and I are really, really conservative with our money. So I have a very hard time buying diamond paintings in general, because the premium ones are just so expensive. But with this hobby, you really get what you pay for, right? So now I have like my YouTube budget, which really helps out. But back then, I would like buy a diamond painting and be like, okay, I can't, I got to chill for a while. And so I've kind of gotten myself in this place where I spend money on the kits and I really feel like I can't, not like I can't, but I really like save all my money to buy the kits. And then I'm like, okay, I don't need to buy anything else. I have, the Diamond Art Club tray that comes with the kits. I got this pen from Diamond Art Club from Hobby Lobby. I just used the Diamond Art Club tweezers. I used the Diamond Art Club wax because it all has worked for me. That wax is on its last leg though. I should not show that. That's pretty horrendous looking. But that's all worked for me up until now. Now, I fully believe that if I went and bought putty or bought wax or bought new trays, I would be like, whoa, what have I been missing out this whole time? Like, these are so much better. This is so great. Because that's what happened when these trays came out. Diamond Art Club upgraded to these trays, and I was like, this is amazing. I've been using that little tiny tray that they used to include in their kits for so long. So I know that if I upgrade it, I'll probably have a better diamond painting experience. Maybe. But right now, I'm kind of living in, like, blissful ignorance of like, I have these tools work, I don't need to spend any money on anything else. Subject to change, because I'm sure one day I will. I mean, even just seeing everybody can do their tag video questions and like talk about their putties that they prefer and their waxes makes me want to be like, I want to get some putty. I really want to try other waxes in particular. Like, I like my pen. I don't feel the need to have a ton of different pens. I use the same one over and over again. If I had pens, I would, but I also am just like, I have one. So I don't, in my mind, I just don't really need to buy more pens because I have one that I like, and I'm kind of a set in my ways kind of gal. So, but I do really want to eventually try putties and waxes. I even had a subscriber send me a thing of putty, and that was super, super sweet of her. And I used it once. I didn't love it, so I kind of just went back to my wax, But I know that the temperature, the time of year really dictates that, and just different things like that. So I should, but I also, this is my other part of it, I don't want to buy something and then not like it and then feel like I kind of wasted my money. So I don't know. It's a delicate balance. I'm sure putty and wax don't cost that much. I could definitely try to branch out with that. But as far as like my accessories go, I just kind of use the ones that are included in the kits for the most part. I upgraded my pen ever so slightly. I think that if I gave myself full freedom to buy a ton of accessories, I would love them all. I'm sure I would. And maybe that will be a direction I head one day. But right now, I buy the kits and kind of am just content with the accessories that I have. No, and this is like no shade to anybody. Absolutely 100%. I think that the accessories can be really part of the fun of the diamond painting. A lot of people like to match their accessories. I think that's so cool, and that could be something I could love doing one day. I know that a lot of people love to support small shops, which I think is great also, and just different things like that. I am 100% not being like, everyone can do 100% what they want to do. And like I said, maybe if I could learn to have a little more self-control with the diamond painting buying, I could have some more extra spending money to kind of experiment with the waxes and putties and the pens and stuff. Right now, I feel like when I buy the kits, I'm like, all right, you got to chill for a while. So that's just kind of where I'm at with that. Okay, the next question is the Crafty Sleuth. Hello, what prompted you to start making YouTube videos, and how would you recommend someone begin that journey? Also, how did you and your hubby meet? What prompted me to start making YouTube videos was I was watching a lot of people's YouTube videos, and I thought, man, that seems fun. That seems cool. And I literally like thought about it so long that at the beginning of last year, I sat my husband down and was like, I'm going to do an end of the year review for you. So you're going to sit here and just watch me basically perform a YouTube video where everyone talks about like what they finished at the end of the year. And I want to do this too. So, and I like showed him every diamond painting that I worked on for the previous year and was like, basically did a year-end review for just him. And, you know, he was so sweet and watched me do it, but he was like, you should make a video. If you're gonna do this for me, like, make a video about it. People will watch it. And it took me a few months even after that to be like, no. One day I just woke up, was like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. And I also am the kind of person that I do feel like if I'm gonna do something, I gotta do it all the way. So I'm like, okay, I need to have fancier this or fancier that. And I was like, nah, I ordered a $20 tripod and I just forced myself to start, and it worked out. So yeah, what prompted me to start was just finally being like, no, I need to do this. And I can't really explain it any more than that. And how did me and my husband meet? We met at a church that we both were attending at the time. And we met through like mutual friends. Honestly, I did not like him when we first met. We had a lot of friends in the same friend group for a while. I thought he was really cocky, and I didn't know him very well. And he wasn't my favorite person. And he didn't like me either. So that, like, we laugh about it now because it was mutual. Like, he thought I was too uptight, and he didn't like me that much either. But my best friend started dating his brother. And so we really started having to be around each other a lot more. And I kind of got to know him. And I don't know. We grew on each other. Eventually, we started dating. It took a couple of years. We knew each other for a couple of years before we started dating. But that is how we met. Okay, next question is from the Diamond Painting Addict. Hi, Katya. It says, what was the thing that made you say, okay, I'm starting my channel today and right now? And what was your very first video about? Did you ever have regrets that you started it? And what was the main reason you started it? Like I said, I one day just woke up and was like, I'm going to start this. I'm going to do it. And I don't have any regrets about starting it at all. I've gained so much from my channel. So much. I have no regrets about starting it. And my first video was a whip and chat. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it was a whip and chat. It was awkward. I don't recommend it, but if you want to go back and watch it, feel free. But everybody's first YouTube video is probably a little awkward. So I don't regret it. It was like a get to know me whip and chat. I think my second video was an Ora Loa unboxing. I really don't even buy from Ora Loa anymore. Things change for sure. But yeah, I kind of just went from there. I did a lot of hauls and a lot of like unboxing my stash. Just because I knew those videos did well. I did a lot. I think I did a couple whip and chats, and then I was like, I just don't love filming whip and chats, so I switched to vlogs, and that has felt a lot more authentic for me. So yeah, no regrets. Books and Coffee wants to know, which diamond painting would you want to start next if you had your choice of any diamond painting that you don't currently own? Summer Picnic or Olivia's Room, because those are the two diamond paintings I don't currently own that I wish I did. Honestly, I probably would pick Olivia's Room over Summer Picnic because I've been wanting Olivia the Witch Student for so long that I feel like that would like satisfy the Olivia the Olivia void that I have going right now. I bummed that I missed both of those for the anniversary drop. So if I could, I would probably start Olivia's Room right now, or I think it was called Summer Picnic. Both of those Mrs. Butterdees I don't own and would start immediately next, probably if I got my hands on them. Although I would have a hard time starting the picnic one, because I would probably want to hold on to that one for a while. But those are the ones that come to mind. And then the new one, the Night Out, like the peach inspired one. I wasn't able to grab that one either. So all three of those, if I had them, I would want to at least start one of them. Okay, someone else asked, Margie asked, what's your favorite video to put out? I love filming my month-end reviews. I love putting those videos out. I love filming them. I love watching everybody else's month-end reviews. Those are for sure my favorites. I like recapping my month and seeing I got a lot more accomplished than I thought I did. I really, really like month-end reviews for sure. I'm sorry if you guys are just seeing my hand. I told you, whip and chats are not my favorite because I honestly feel like I am not the best at filming them. I just feel like I have blurry issues. I feel like people see my hand more than anything, and I apologize. But hopefully you're mostly just listening to this video. But yeah, month-end reviews. are my favorite videos to put out. Someone said, is it difficult? Her name's Bad Hair Day. I love that. Is it difficult to plan the videos, or do you even plan? How do you make videos and still keep your sanity with daily life? I do plan my videos. I can't plan too far out. Back when I first started this channel, it was like I would struggle coming up with ideas, because I would do monthly vlogs and then I'd be like, okay, I got to figure out something else. And I would kind of struggle to come up with ideas. But I feel like that got me to put up some videos that were really good. Like my most intimidating kids video was a really good one in it. That one kind of like popped off. A lot of people made that video as well. Or like 10 must do kits in 2026. Like that one did really good. And like being creative like that. It's a little easier now because I do work with companies. And so those videos are kind of planned out for me. I also, to that extent, can't plan out my videos too far in advance because sometimes I have like weeks notice before I get a kit. Sometimes I have days notice before I get a kit. So I kind of have to be a little bit flexible to make sure I get those videos up on time for those companies. But I will say now, when I don't have a ton of ideas, it makes it a lot harder to plan out. And sometimes I would find myself being like, okay, you need a video for literally tomorrow. What are you going to do? But like I said, some of my best videos have come out of that, like my Mrs. Butterdy ranking video or just things like that. However, right now, my video list is so full that I had June pretty much completely planned out. Obviously, I wiggle things around or move things around if I need to, but I had a lot of June planned out. I have the rest of June planned out, like the first week of July planned out. I like having a plan. It makes me feel better. And this kind of goes along with the second part of her question. How do I juggle this with this and keep sane? How do I make videos and still keep my sanity with daily life? I try to film a lot of my videos on Monday. And I'll film again on Friday if I need to. And then I try to edit them at night when my kids are asleep, or if I get a little bit of time one day a week to edit. And I really try to be present when I'm with my kids, although I have found that has been hard in the last year, like trying not to be consumed by looking at my phone or being on my phone when I'm being with them. I'm not always the best at it, but I am trying. And so I try to like block and plan out my time. Like I know on Monday I'm going to film, I'm going to get this, and this done. And then I got to, focus on other things the rest of the time. That is hard, but I'm a planner. So I plan, not just plan out my videos, but also plan out each day. So I knew like Mondays are usually my YouTube heavy days where I film all afternoon, and then I do try to edit in the evening and stuff. But then like weekends, I don't even think about it really. And a lot of times I'm super bad at vlogging even because I'm like, I'm in family mode. So planning is how I keep my sanity for sure. Okay, the next question is from Gracie. First, I want to say I love to hear you explain diamond painting to new people. You do such a great job. Well, thank you. Second, I love your attitude towards life, and have you always been so positive even when you're going through tough spots? Okay, I'm really thankful that she said that she loves my attitude towards life, because I have not always had the best attitude in life. And I have had a lot of rough things go on in life. Goodness, I can't use my tweezers today, apparently. I have had a lot of tough things in my life for sure. So I'm thankful that people think I have a positive attitude about it, because I'm not exactly known for being the most positive person, but I have had a bit of a perspective shift since becoming a mother, or just a perspective shift. If you guys aren't familiar with my story, I had 2 babies that needed 6-week hospital stays after they were born, and nothing shifts your perspective in life more than like, sorry, my computer battery's dying. Nothing shifts your perspective more in life than like you getting to take your baby home and seeing other families not have the same outcome that you had. So that has really shifted my perspective, kind of going through things. I truly believe that everything happens for a reason, which another real big cliche, and I'm sorry to be cliche, but that I honestly, God and prayer has helped me through tough things and helped me with my positive attitude as well. So that's kind of, yeah, I pray, I journal, helps me a lot. A couple more questions. I don't have much of this diamond painting left to do, and I'm running low on battery. So what has been the hardest thing about starting my own channel, and what have been my favorite moments? Like I said, the hardest thing is just kind of finding time to balance editing and everything. My favorite moments have been becoming a Diamond Art Club sneak peeker. The video collab that I did with Courtney last fall. We did a video where we like FaceTimed and talked about our favorite fall on Halloween kits. And honestly, it wasn't exactly the video that was my favorite thing, but it was the friendship that came from that. Courtney and I did not know each other very well when we filmed that and have since become like really good friends. And so that has been one of my favorite moments. Courtney's channel is Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, by the way. And yeah, and I would say like Art Dot sent me a kit, and that was the very first time a company reached out to me and asked me to asked if they could send me something. Or anytime like a subscriber sends me something, it's not about like the stuff. It's more about like people value my opinion. People think I'm cool to talk to or cool to watch, and that like really makes me excited and always brings me such joy. So those are some of my favorite moments, and just like the overall friendships that I've made with people. I really hope in the future I can go to like a retreat or something and meet people, because I feel like I know them all. So I got this whole thing done, you guys. I don't know how I did that. Okay, 2 more questions. What has been your favorite thing about having your channel, and what are you most excited for when it comes to diamond painting for your next year on YouTube? My favorite thing about having my channel, friendships, like I said, and just I've honestly found a little bit of cathartic energy from vlogging. I feel like I get things off my chest when I talk to you guys. I don't know, it makes me, it gives me a level of like peace, you know, kind of like journaling. I would feel like video journaling. I don't always think about the fact that people are going to see what I record though. So my favorite thing that excites me when it comes to diamond painting next year, I'm going to loosen up my refresher stash. I'm going to loosen up my getting all these older kits done, and I'm going to loosen up planning out so far in advance so that I can kind of give myself free reign to diamond paint what I feel like diamond painting, and that will be very excited change for me for next year. The last question I have on here is Mona Paints Diamonds. I was wondering how your YouTube channel has affected your diamond painting. Do you feel more pressure to diamond paint, or has it made it more enjoyable? Do you feel pressure to buy more diamond paintings for content, or do you still buy the same amount? Let's think. I diamond paint every single day, and I think I would do that even if I didn't have a YouTube channel. I feel like having this channel has made me go a little more hardcore into the craft, because I watch a lot more YouTube videos than I ever did, because I like them and because they're like my friends now. So I feel like I watch a ton more, and I just have immersed myself in it. Like before I had a channel, I wouldn't necessarily like know what I was missing out on a Saturday drop, because I wouldn't pay attention. Now, like, I'm so immersed into it. I know what's dropping on Saturday. I know what's going on. I know what, you know, and I feel like obviously that like the more you're exposed to it, the more you're going to grow your enjoyment for a hobby, or your obsession with a hobby. So, I don't feel necessary pressure about it. I have immersed myself so much more in it in the past year that it's inevitable that I am exposed to more of it. I don't also feel pressure necessarily to diamond paint. I feel pressure to not let you guys down. So the only time I feel pressure is like, you got to get a video out. You know, I feel pressure to post my videos when I'm that, but it's not like a negative thing. It's more of like an encouragement, you know, like it just motivates me to keep going. Anytime someone likes a video or says something kind to me, I'm like, oh yeah, you love doing this. Like it helps for sure. I don't know if that completely answers the question. I like diamond painting. So I'm not like at night making myself diamond paint. You got to get this done. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I really need to work on this diamond painting because I want to film this video for it, or things like that. But at the end of the day, I like diamond painting. You know, you put a diamond painting in front of me, I'm going to be having a good time. And then she asked if I feel pressure to buy more diamond paintings for content. I don't feel pressure to buy them. I do like I said, I'm immersed in it now more, so I'm seeing it. All my Instagram algorithm is diamond painting. All my Facebook posts is diamond painting because I've immersed myself in it so much more. So it's not like I feel like pressure to, like, I gotta buy this for the channel. It's more just like, I really love all this stuff, and I feel like you guys would probably still watch even if I didn't buy anything for, I didn't go into like the diamond painting anniversary from Diamond Art Club and be like, I have to buy these kits for the channel. But I did want to buy the kits and I knew like, oh, it would make a good video. But I don't think it's like necessarily like a pressure thing. I think it's more, I've been exposed to it a lot more this year. And so, yeah, I see it more. Like, I also have grown in the companies. I have definitely grown in the companies in the last year. I used to just kind of only buy from Diamond Art Club, and now I've really grown in like Mystical Dream Diamonds and Preston Placed and Orlo and Muni Made, all these companies that I didn't necessarily know too much about. So knowing more about all those companies makes me then see what they're releasing and want to buy those kits, if that makes sense. Definitely, I don't feel pressure. I just feel like the obsession has grown, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope that answered the question. And I hope that doesn't make me sound crazy. So I finished the whole mini dazzle while we were chatting about all these questions. I had so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my Ask Me Anything. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to post them in that post and I can answer them in next week's vlog. I can take a few minutes out of the vlog to answer the last couple questions. If anybody else wants to post one or know anything else, you can also ask them down below in this video. I'll keep track of them just for probably the next couple days, and then I'll probably move on from it. But thank you guys so much for the best year ever on YouTube. I feel like I've come really far. I'm so thankful to all of you guys who have liked, subscribed, commented, shown any kind of love, shown any kind of kindness to me. I love and appreciate you guys so much. It's only because you guys watch the videos that I've been able to take this channel where it has gone, and I'm just so incredibly thankful for that. So if you liked this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here and want to subscribe and stick around, come join my little corner of the world. I have so much fun over here. I post sneak peeks, unboxings, vlogs, hauls, challenges, monthly reviews, and I have so much fun doing all of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.